Okay, I'm going to tell you how to close up these tiny Torus knots using this big pony bead version as an example. So think of the purple beads as being like your black beads. This is in a resting position. I need to untwist it so that I can get a 5-3 knot. This is my starting end, and this was my very first knot here, this yellow one. And on the finishing end, my starting bead is the yellow one. My last bead was this purple one. My knot is right here, and this is my last one, my purple bead. So if I put it together so that I'm going to sew this yellow bead to this first purple bead, the first bead in the last row, so it's going to go together like this. And you can see that I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these rows of beads going over this way. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I need to take, this is coming out of the starting end. My knot, my last bead in the finishing end was here, so I'm going to go into the very first bead, the one just to the left, the very first bead in that last row. So I'm going to go in here, and then that'll make that bead lie flat. And then I need to go into the second bead at the beginning, so just to this side of the yellow bead, I'm going to go in here this way across the top of the bead, and if I tighten that up, that's going to give me my 5-3. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I need to keep sewing this together. So I'm going to work my way around. This is my next tire bead, so I come on this side, and that pushes that flat, and then I need to come across the top of this bead. And as I'm doing this, especially with a small one, it's going to want to untwist like this. And you don't want to let it do that. That's going to mess it all up. You need to have these strings just going straight like this. Don't let it untwist. So I want to continue around this tire bead, push it over so it's flat, and I'm going to keep twisting around like this. I'm going to come through this next bead at the starting end in this direction. I can start tightening up a little bit here. My next tire bead is this one. I went through that one before, so I'm going to go through this one this way. Keep turning it and keeping everything straight. And then this bead here is my last tire bead. And then I want to go through here. This is the very first bead. Go through here again to get everything tightened up. Okay, and then when I tighten this all up, so then again I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times that the beads are crossing across my Torus in this direction. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, what you can do to make this look a lot better is run this thread through all these beads in the direction that the knot is going. So I could start here, and if I run the thread through here, and I can start to tighten it up, as I pull it through all these beads, it's going to kind of get them to line up a little bit better. And then I can continue to do that all the way around. And once I finish that, I'm going to use the other end to go through all the yellow beads and tighten them all up. And once you've done that, you'll get it to look very, very nice, like the beads are just lining up perfectly in the knots. The end. Good luck with this. Let me know if you need help.